Today, the story of a mushroom that makes people see tiny people and why science cannot explain it. So picture this. A professor in Yunnan finishes dinner and lifts his tablecloth. Underneath, hundreds of tiny figures about 2 centimeters tall are marching in formation. He lifts it higher. Their heads come off and stick to the fabric. The bodies keep marching. Every 2 minutes they are back, grinning. This is not a fairy tale. It is a mushroom poisoning. The mushroom is Lanmaoa asiatica. Locals in Yunnan call it giant shu qing, which just means turns blue in the hand. It is a prized edible bolete related to the common porcini. But if you undercook it, something strange happens. The question is not whether it is dangerous. It is what it is doing to your brain. Clinicians call this Lilliputian hallucination, named after the tiny people in Gulliver's travels. In Yunnan, one hospital sees over 100 cases a year. 96% of those patients report seeing little people. They are colorful, cartoonish, only a few centimeters tall. The effect sharpens with eyes closed. Here is the puzzle. Researchers at the University of Utah sequenced 53 Lanmaoa genomes and built a phylogeny from 1,500 single-copy genes, the most complete map of this genus ever. And the finding is this. The genes for psilocybin are not there. The genes for ibotenic acid are not there either. So whatever Lanmaoa asiatica is making, it is a pathway no one has seen before. A 2025 metabolomics study of 20 poison patients gives us our first real biochemical window. 5-methoxytryptophan was significantly elevated. That is a tryptophan metabolite in the same biochemical neighborhood as serotonin. The morphine addiction pathway and oxidative phosphorylation were disrupted. ATP and ADP were both elevated with high diagnostic accuracy as biomarkers. The weird part is that liver and kidney function stayed normal. So the primary injury is neurological. Here is the part that makes this more than a regional curiosity. The same pattern shows up in Papua New Guinea, where a wild mushroom called nonda has been tied to mushroom madness. In the northern Philippines, a mushroom called sedesdom produces the same Lilliputian hallucinations. DN, a sequencing confirmed sedesdom, is Lanmaoa asiatica. Same species, on the other side of the world. And a Taoist text from the 3rd century CE refers to a mushroom that lets one see a little person. Nearly 2,000 years of documented awareness. What does this look like clinically? Mostly neuropsychiatric. In that small study, 75% had hallucinations, about 60% had weakness, and another 60% had nausea. The interesting thing is that the usual labs were all normal. No liver damage, no kidney damage. After supportive care, all 20 patients were clinically cured within a month. But the safety issue is real. Patients are not delirious. They are seeing things very intensely. That raises injury risk. There is no specific antidote. So what is Lanmaoa asiatica actually making? We know it is not psilocybin. We know it is not ibotenic acid. Researchers are actively isolating the compound. If they find it, that will be a third independent evolutionary origin of fungal psychoactivity. A third biosynthetic root evolution has found completely separately from the two we already know about. That would mean the chemistry of altered human perception has more diverse origins than science has recognized. And it would give clinicians something they do not have right now. A specific target to understand, diagnose, and eventually treat. For questions or episode ideas, drop them below and subscribe for more psychopharmacology breakdowns. Educational purposes only, not a substitute for clinical judgment.